Glad to get the final three.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
The loyalty and the trust that we put in each other certainly did pay off.
The first hour in, I made an alliance with Joe, made one with Sandy, and then I brought that together. I knew we were going to make it to a final three.
That's teamwork. I mean, we started together, we'll finish together.
Yeah.
And what happens at the end, good luck.
Taking out Andy was a risky move, but
It was a risky move.
we
Felt
got
bad
down
about
our
that.
rep. He was plotting against us, and
Hey,
I
jump
just
ship.
won the challenge.
Yeah.
He could have easily won all these challenges.
Come in, guys.
At the moment, I think it's coming down to the fact that Joe's really tired. Could be a good reason to keep her and get rid of Matt at this point. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to think on that one.
I am tired, but you know what? I still have that competitive edge.
Still trying to make moves in between the final three, but I don't feel like the other two are playing any strategic game whatsoever. I know we're all friends, but it's still a game, and hello, I still want to win.
I would vote Matt off, just because then it would leave me and Sandy for the last challenge, just to make it a bit fair.
Hopefully I win immunity and take who I think I could beat. And if not, I've got a lot of squirming to do.
Final three. Congratulations. Welcome to the final challenge. Matt, are you excited?
Yep.
Joe? Sandy, ready to get to it?
Definitely.
Excellent. All right, for this challenge, you bounce a block of wood on top of the stick. If you drop the block of wood, you're out of the challenge and out of the game. There is no eviction. Last two people standing go to the finals. But last person standing gets a special stone of power, which automatically gives an extra vote in the finals. Which means you already have one vote from the jury to be a winner. Make sense? Let's get to it. Let's get in positions. Okay, everyone is set. Challenge is on. First person that drops it is eliminated from the game. Two other people move on to the finals. Alright, let's make this challenge harder. Change the grip. Take one hand below the other. Joe, you're a little bit ahead of the game. Hold on. All right, let's catch up with Joe. Matt and Sandy, if you could get two grips. All right, Sandy, you're good. Oh.
It is a game about strength and stamina without food. That last challenge really proved that you do need sufficient food. My neck was aching, my arms were really sore. Also being cold, I was shivering and shaking. That didn't really help at all.
Now it's between Sandy and Matt. You're playing for the vote to become the first winner of the 36-hour challenge. let's make it more interesting. Take your hands to the bottom of the stick. You'll have 1 minute to do it. Matt is using an interesting strategy. Will it pay off? Matt wins the challenge!
Finally.
That was very difficult. Well, we had to balance this block of wood on the other end of the block of wood, start halfway. It was okay. We had a bit more stability in the actual stick, but as you moved your hands down, the stick got taller and taller and taller. That's when it started to sway a little bit. So good on Matt for winning that. That was fantastic. He had so much trouble in the earlier challenge balancing. So yeah, good on him.
Joe, would you like to say a couple of words to your team?
Congratulations, Matt. Sandy, you did so well. I'm so proud of you guys, and thank you for letting me be part of your life. I'm very happy to leave the show without being voted at all by anyone, so I'm very, thank you.
Great, thanks for playing.
Thank you to all the crew and the team. I had a really good time. You're also awesome. I'm happy I got to eat. I've never done the 40-hour famine before, and I'm quite scared to go out of food for more than 4 hours. I panic. It's a psychological thing. So if I'm stuck out in the middle of nowhere, I will be able to remind myself that I did do the 36-hour challenge. There's no need to panic.
Matt, well done at the previous challenge. Here it is, the Medallion of Power.
Thank you.
It gives you another vote towards being the winner of this game.
He probably needs all the votes because I don't think he's very popular amongst all the other juries. These kind of things make people a little bitter or want to get revenge, or I have a feeling Sandy will win. I'm going to vote for Matt because I know everybody else is going to vote for Sandy. So at least he gets 2 votes and Sandy gets 3. She'll win anyway.
I don't think these people were a challenge at all. I think they were easy. As soon as I came in, I began analysing people just from the car park before the show even began, and I knew a way to get to the final, and I've done it.
No one knew about the last decision at the end that would be through a challenge.
Sandy is the person I would not want to be up against.
I already knew that he'd made the alliance with Joe anyway.
But I think I can pull it off. I think I've played a much better game than her.
I did manage to get myself some immunities. It made me feel like, well, I'm not just riding along here. I am doing something and I'm trying my best.
I think overall I deserve it more because I played a better game than her, physically and strategically.
Come in, guys.
I've already got my final speech in my head. I've been going over it the last 20 minutes.
I've got this far, yeah, why wouldn't I want to win? Certainly, yeah, definitely.
Well done, you two. Congratulations, final 2. Now it's no longer up to you whether or not you're a winner or not. It's up to the people you voted out and Joe. And now, the jury, please.
Matt's already 1 point up. I guess it's down to the jury who they want to vote for to win the game, whether they vote for the person that didn't vote them out, that did vote them out, or whether they vote for the person that played the game strategically, whether cunningly, but strategically, then yeah, Matt will probably get the votes.
All right, the jury. Those 2 are responsible why you are the jury. Joe, do you have anything to say to those 2?
Congratulations. The question I have is, if that last game I wasn't immediately evicted and you had to vote, who would you vote for?
Sandy.
Okay, that's all I have to ask.
Julie?
Okay. First of all, congratulations on a game well and strategically played, I think. I was a bit blindsided here and there on side there.
You were blindsided.
One over here.
I had my blinkers on, I had.
I just want to ask Sandy, I actually asked if anybody had any of the stones, the power stones, and everyone said no. And I was quite blindsided when it came out with Matt.
Yep.
So obviously you knew about it.
Yep.
Yep. And you kept it to yourself. Yep. Yep. Okay. And Matt. Okay, you pretty much had along, I think, all to obviously get the yellow team out as quick as possible, and your alliance stayed strong with the three.
Pretty much.
Yeah, okay. And my question again was, which you've just answered, if Joe was still in, you'd still go to the end and maybe vote Sandy out or vice versa if you had to.
Joe was my closest ally, and I would rather go up against Joe than Sandy.
Yeah. Obviously Joe possibly being the weaker in the challenges.
I just think Sandy, you know, she's a mum, she's a nice person. I mean, they're both fantastic, but she won 2 challenges as well, and she was also pretty strategic.
Okay, I've got one last question for you each. So I'll ask Matt, why do you think he deserved to win the 36-hour challenge?
All around, I played the best strategic game, one of the most physical, if not the physicalest. I've always loved Survivor. It's been my dream to go on Survivor, and this is just a glimpse towards what could come, or just towards my dream. And I think this is what I really want, and I'd love it if I got your vote.
Okay, Sandy, same question.
Oh, look, I think I just played a fair and honest game.
So you lied to her about the stone?
I didn't actually lie about the stone. Yeah, I did know about the stone because I had it. As I said, I'll always be honest. It wasn't going to be played.
But it was played. It wasn't an honest game.
It was played, but not by me.
Okay, I wasn't saying who played it, but Julie asked, why would you say that you didn't use it? Openly admitted that you said you didn't
Because there was
have it.
no stones in play.
No.
That was the question.
No. She said, who has the stone? You said, yep, that's fine. I lied about it, which means you didn't play an honest game.
No. The question was
It takes
asked
one
about...
lie to not play an honest game.
No. The question was asked about playing the stone.
No, that's what Julie
Who has
asked.
the stones?
That's what Julie asked.
Who
had
has
a
the
stone?
stones? Anybody have any stones?
No one had stones. As I was concerned, there was no stones in play.
Okay, hang on a minute.
You had a stone, and it was played. It doesn't matter if you weren't going to play it or not.
Well, it does. It matters a lot.
Julie didn't say, were you going to play the stone? Julie just wanted to know if you had a stone.
Any stones?
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, yep,
So-
no.
so-
As far as I'm concerned, it was a souvenir to take home.
Okay, so why
But it was
did
played. It was played. You can't just say, as far as I
Not
was
by
concerned.
me.
They were out to kill, no doubt about it. Grilled me like I was in the French Inquisition.
You gave it to someone else. That's like saying
Not to be
that's like
played.
getting an assassin. It's what you
Oh,
said. Here you
okay.
go, Matt. You keep it just for your own little keepsake.
I expected to get grilled a lot more than Sandy did. I feel a bit sorry for her.
Sandy's argument, we were told that no more stones
Would be played.
So she
No,
gave
that's a lie.
No,
she
it's not.
gave the stone to
Uh,
Matt.
it was clear that in the final
Which
4 you
wasn't
could play
part
it.
of the plan.
No, it wasn't.
Matt used
What?
it
So
without
why did you give it to
playing
Matt?
Because the game was over with the stones.
No, it wasn't. It was the final 4.
Not what I got told.
I did what I did, and as far as I knew, they were out of play. If they want to take that down to the fine line, then so be it.
How did Matt get the stone then?
He said, can I have a look? Yeah, gave it to him. He said,
that's
can I hang on to
good.
it? I had it since the beginning.
Just to clarify, did Matt come to you and say, "Oh, the stones are done now. Do you mind if I take the stone just as a keepsake?"
No, I grabbed it out of my pocket while we were sitting in the circle over there. I've got this for a souvenir because...
Is that true? Was there a discussion that was out of play, and then you said, "Yeah, I'll have it as a souvenir"?
Well, I wasn't sure if it was out of play or not, so
I
might as
told
well
you it was
have
out of
it.
play.
You knew that she thought it was out of play, so did you take advantage of that by saying, "Yeah, I'll have the stone"? That's okay.
You did.
So ultimately, you kind of backstabbed Sandy there a little bit.
Well, not really, because I didn't vote her off. If I had spoke to Julie, I think I would have voted out Sandy.
Well, you still played the stone without her knowing it was in play. I saw the look on your face. You were shocked when it was played, obviously.
I guess I did.
It wouldn't have changed the outcome of the voting if he didn't play or played that stone. But
I wasn't sure if it could be played or not, and
You would.
if it could be played, I might as well have that on my side.
Tell me honestly that you didn't know it could be played, because I know.
I wasn't sure.
Coming from the player who watches Survivor and knows Survivor so well, I clearly heard Ilya say that
He said it could be played
in the
up
final
until
4.
the final 4.
So
Does
you're
that
gonna
mean
honestly
the
tell-
final
Oh,
4?
but I can respect the fact that you made a clever choice to actually get that rock to use it. So be honest with me.
I've
I'd use
already
it.
answered you 2 times.
No, but now what you're saying is well, I wasn't sure, so I just took it just in case.
If I'm not sure, I'd rather have it on my side than not have it on my side.
Right, okay. Were you worried that Sandy was going to vote for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course I was.
Absolutely. Which is why you'd want the stones, more protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 votes for me. I didn't see it as that big of a move at the time, but now it actually was a pretty big move.
So I was very keen to see you through a group from the original tribe coming through to see which one of you guys would vote him out. Honestly, would you have taken Joe with you? into the final two.
It would be a really hard decision. I mean, I'm not saying this just for sympathy. I love both of these girls. Jo's an awesome person. She's very kind-hearted. Sandy's like a mum to me. I think it comes down to it. I actually first made an alliance with Jo.
Right, see, I'm looking to vote for someone who I think played the better game. You guys have won 2 challenges apiece, so for me it comes down to strategy here. So I was impressed with the blind side against Andrew, because obviously...
You were impressed.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressed.
That's right. Because I didn't know what was going to happen, so obviously I thought, you know, it could have been me, you guys had the control. So who you reckon was the leader, who kind of led that
Matt has definitely played more.
Do you think Matt played the blind side?
Yes.
Okay.
My goal for Andy, I mean, we came so close in the challenge and we saw you mingling, so my plan was us 3 vote for Andy, and if need be, Sandy.
Cool, so that was your plan.
Yes.
Okay, so doesn't that contradict when in my elimination you said that it was an even decision to vote at Andy? Because you told me that it was an even 3-group decision, but now you're telling me that you led the decision.
Of course, if you're throwing me on the chopping block, I want to defend myself and not get voted out.
Now you're saying that you led the decision to get rid of Andrew.
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay, so obviously... Yeah. So obviously Sandy, I said to you, it's a great chance to get Matt out of the game here. I want to see you make a move, because do you think you've ridden his back the whole way here?
No, not really.
So what strategic moves have you made in this game to actually prove yourself to be here today?
Well, I've been winning challenges. That's been giving me immunity for the last 2
you
times.
guys are 2 each, so what strategic moves have you used to better yourself into this situation and throughout the whole game?
No, I just tried to play the games to get the immunities. That was my strategy.
So
Just win as many of them as I
The
could.
votes are important to get rid of people, so what decisions did you make in terms of...
None.
You know, votes? So you rode Matt's back?
No, I didn't say I rode Matt's back.
Okay.
If I wanted to ride Matt's back, I didn't need to play at all.
Right.
What I'm saying is, I played the game the best I can to win my own immunities to get myself through so I could win the game.
Fair enough, yep.
But strategic-wise, yeah, mate, that was
So
Matt.
if you were going for challenges, obviously Matt was the bigger threat. Why wouldn't you vote him out and not me if it
Not
wasn't
necessarily was
about
the
the
biggest threat. A lot of the challenges, if it was a running physical event, yes, definitely. But not on a lot of the other games.
So what...
And it proved that because I won them.
Okay, fair enough.
Dino, you happy?
For now.
Andrew.
Okay. So,
Andrew.
So, you guys talk about the strongest 3, and I was led to believe that it was the strongest 4, and that we had made a decision that we were going to vote off the yellows. And then when it came down to the last red team members, that was when the gloves were going to come off. Unfortunately, I wasn't advised that the gloves had come off around before that had occurred. So, at what point did you guys decide that I was going to get out?
As soon as Adam left. You're a charismatic guy. I saw you and Jo talking. I didn't want you to get close, and if you had stayed longer, it could be you 3 in the final 3.
Charismatic, nice way to compliment the jury. In terms of winning the game, Sandy, do you think that the end justifies the means, or the way in which you play the game is the key?
Probably the way you play the game.
Yep. In which case, do you feel that you're more adapted to that, or that Matt is?
Playing the game itself, probably myself. Trying to figure out how it works, definitely Matt.
Yep. And there was one point when we were going in to the blindsiding vote, when I asked you who you were voting for.
You said I'll vote for you and you vote for me.
No, when we were lining up before we came in.
Oh, yeah.
I asked you, and I confirmed with a couple of the others. I confirmed with you, Matt, and I confirmed with you that we were voting for Dino, and we all said yes. Dino actually said to me that after the trivia, when it looked like we were going to lose, that there was a glance between a couple of you and the word Andrew was lit between you guys. Then you said you voted me out because I was one of the stronger players. Why was it me?
I just wanted the numbers and the 3 of us and not to turn around on me.
I'm more of a loyalty guy, and my vote was always with you guys. You saw when the votes came out.
What I heard was that you were trying to vote off Jo.
You heard that from...
Sandy and from these 2.
No way. No way. I never said to you once that he was voting for Jo. I never said that to you.
But you already voted for me once anyway, so...
Now, actually, I wanted to mention that. I actually did that because... this is going to sound quite amusing. I knew that you guys were all going to vote for Adam. I knew that my vote didn't count.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can't say you did never vote for us because you didn't vote for me.
You just said
Hear me
Jo.
out. Hear me out. I voted for you because I knew no one was going to vote for you. I knew there were going to be... all the others were going to vote for Adam. And I didn't want him demoralised with having 5 things read out with his name on it, okay? Which is what happened to me. So, why should I vote for you? Why should I vote for you?
I take it you've seen Survivor, yeah? Aussie Lush, Boston Rob, Russell Hance, They're just a few of the competitors who I think have played the best game and have made it to the end and not
I actually
won.
don't know the names, but why should you win?
Yeah, because I think I've played the best game, and I'd like to win and knock on second.
I want to win.
Okay. I want to win as well.
Oh, there you go.
I got another question. Why shouldn't Matt win?
Oh, Matt should win. I'm not saying he shouldn't.
So you're saying I should vote for Matt? You said you want to win.
If that's what you want to do, I'm not.
None
I'm
of
not-
us can make a decision based on that comment. I'm sure everyone will agree. Why should Matt not?
Oh, well, okay. Find a reason. He should never have used that stone. I was very angry about that. He knows that.
Matt, vice versa.
I played a more strategic game, and I think I
why
dragged
should
her
Sandy? Yeah,
to the final three.
Okay, so you think she were on your back the way here?
Not the whole way here. I mean, she did win 2 challenges.
Yep.
She could have made a move and got me out, but she didn't.
Yep. Do you think that was a poor decision not to get you out?
Yep.
Yeah. And the other last question I have for you. Do you think you've incorrectly chosen this jury?
I could only choose between one other person next to me, and obviously I would prefer that to be Joe over Sandy.
So do you think it's good to send Andrew here?
3 out of 4 of you, if there was another scenario, 3 out of 4 of you would be here anyway. It's not like I could choose it from a 10 contestants.
So you could have voted me out first and then taken out Andrew at a point where it would have made more sense. Do you think you've done that incorrectly? So I would have voted me out
I
first.
thought Andy was better at challenges than you.
That just conflicts
I
everything
wanted
you
to
said
take
about why you voted out Andrew. You said you voted Andrew because you saw him talking to Joe. Now it's challenges.
There were all
Doesn't
reasons.
add up for me.
There were multiple reasons. I didn't say there was the
This
one.
doesn't make
Originally, when I said I wanted to vote him out, was because he was talking to Joe. And that was when I first decided. And then the decision to lock it in was when I saw him perform a challenge. And I thought that I could beat you.
But ultimately, if you had the numbers and he won a challenge, then you obviously had his vote anyway in this strong team.
If he's gone, it's a definite final 3 with us.
How?
There's longer time for him to, maybe pull them to a side and get me out.
You didn't trust him.
Yeah, I think he's a good player, strategic-wise, and I think he would have got me out.
Nino and Andy, they were real strategic and physical, and I'm glad I knocked them out.
All right, we had a bit of a debate, and hopefully the jury has made their decision. Any final questions to the final 2? No, you're good. All right, it's time to vote. You're voting for the winner of the 36-hour challenge. So Joe, you're up.
What's the name of the person that we want to win?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the votes. All right, you want to see your name on this piece of paper. This is for the winner of the 36-hour challenge. Matt, you got the Medallion of Power, which grants you an extra vote. 1 vote, Matt. Two votes, Matt. Sandy. 2 votes Matt, 1 vote Sandy. Sandy. 2 votes Matt, 2 votes Sandy. 1 vote left. Matt. Matt is the winner of the 36-hour challenge.
Thank you.
I know I lied throughout the game, and I know I'm the reason why I'm here in the end, and I was honest with that, so that's why I think I won.
It's all part and parcel of the game. The decision was theirs to be made. Matt was lucky enough that he had the extra point.
I was a bit surprised that I didn't get Andy's vote.
It's the lesser of 2 evils.
The way I expected it was that I'll get Andy's vote and Joe's vote, but I got Joe's vote and Dino's vote.
Integrity won over the day. Matt, that's where you lost my vote.
Something else should say, the winner of this game, if they wish to do so, automatically get a pass into the Season 2 of 36-Hour Challenge.
Awesome.
Also, the price of this game, $100. It's yours.
Thank you.
you like to say a couple of words?
You can all get over how strategic I was. It was just a game, and I hope there's no hard feelings.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
I'll be at work tomorrow. Everything. Well played.
Thank you.
Both of you.
It was a great game. The whole thing has been fantastic. Yeah, it's been good. It's been very good.
And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed 36-hour challenge. I'll see you next time. It's a wrap!
Oh, you got what you wanted. I'll give you a bit of a hard time.
Don't be hard.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's been great.
The contestants were great. I hope they can look past all the strategising I did.
Joe came up to me afterwards and said, I only voted for Matt because I thought they would have voted all for you and I wanted him to get one name in the barrel. So that's sort of a little bit comforting to know that that was a reason. But, you know, at the end of the day, he won and good on him.
Told you I'll win.